Rumi was a wonderful storyteller. One of the stories that he told, which is brief, is the one that I'm going to tell. This is the story of a scholar and a boatman. There was this scholar, specifically he was a grammarian. He was very good at grammar. He could speak very well, beautifully, impeccably, eloquently. His words have been well calculated, his sentences well constructed. So he was very proud of himself for speaking well. Didn't look up to those people who couldn't speak well. One day he had to cross a massive river. It was huge. Had to get help, assistance from the boat people. There was this boatman I found. I asked him to help him to cross the river. Boatman recognized him. He said, "You are." He didn't say "you are," I'm saying. He said, "You is most welcome." And the guy was like shocked. "You is welcome" is not grammatically right. And then he hired the boat. The man was making too many grammatical mistakes. We is crossing the river. We was poor. And then the scholar told him, "Why are you making too many mistakes speaking?" He said, "Because we wasn't able to go to a school. We was very, very poor." And then the scholar said, "Sir, you have wasted half of your life. You didn't go to a school, you didn't learn how to speak well." And the boatman was heartbroken, embarrassed. As always, because there are people who look at the university people and think that these are high achievers. And the university people sometimes look down at those who have not had these degrees. So the boatman was heartbroken. Well, it was a few minutes before there was a massive wind, a huge wave, and a rock. The boat was capsized. Both the boatman and the scholar were thrown out in the river, into the river. And then the boatman realized that the scholar was drowning. He said to him, "Sir, please forgive me. Don't you know how to swim?" The scholar said, "I'm afraid not." And the boatman said sarcastically to him, "I am sorry to say that you have wasted all of your life not learning how to swim." Eventually, out of the kindness of his heart, even though the scholar was arrogant and snubbed him so severely, the boatman saved the scholar. One can conclude that the moral of the story is that you should be humble. One has to be humble. Learning things doesn't mean that much, that you know a lot, so you have to stop people. People go to a school, learn stuff. That may not even be applicable in any daily situation. Still, they come around and they think their parents are illiterate. They don't know those things. So knowing things doesn't mean that much. One has to be humble. One has to respect all people. All people have got qualities that we may not possess. At the same time, one has to learn skills outside the educational systems, like fixing things at home, like being able to swim, and the skills like that, particularly for the children. I believe that Rumi gave a big lesson through this story to us, and I'm happy that I've been able to share this with you today. Thank you so much.